Kurai has raised alarm over the country's unstable political landscape, emphasizing that while the guns remain largely silent, Libya is far from stable or at peace. The ongoing political deadlock continues to hinder progress, jeopardizing national unity and territorial integrity. Our reporter Mamadi Bano tells us more of that in this report.
Human rights abuses by armed groups and militias persist as political elites and various quasi-authorities vie for legitimacy and control. Nearly 12 years after the fall of Muammar Gaddafi's regime, the country is still divided between two rival administrations: the Tripoli-based Government of National Unity (GNU) and the Parallel Government of National Stability (GNS), which is backed by the Eastern-based parliament, the House of Representatives. Addressing the UN Security Council, the UN Deputy Special Representative for Libya, Stephanie Curry, expressed deep concerns about the state of affairs in Libya, noting that in just over a week it will have been 3 years since national elections were indefinitely postponed in 2021.
In a little over a week, Libya will mark 3 years since the indefinite postponement of national elections in 2021. As unresolved issues continue to stall political progress, Libya's national unity and territorial integrity are under threat. Libyans are anxious about their country's future. The status quo is unsustainable and has persisted for too long. Unilateral actions pursued by political elites have deeply eroded Libya's institutions into parallel and competing structures. Regional instability also has a grave impact on Libya. Since the start of the Sudanese conflict in 2023, an exponentially growing number of Sudanese refugees have crossed into Libya, with 500 on average arriving daily. The human rights and protection conditions faced by migrants and refugees remains a UN top priority. I urge all stakeholders to ensure that migration management comports with international human rights law.
Curry emphasized Libya's guns largely remain silent, but it is neither stable nor at peace.
Libya's guns largely remain silent, but it is neither stable nor at peace. Against the backdrop of persistent foreign involvement, regional changes, and growing economic headwinds, we must collectively seize the opportunity to achieve a lasting political settlement. Libya has the potential to become a beacon of stability and prosperity for the Mediterranean region and beyond, and one that serves its people. The success of the UN-facilitated political process, first and foremost, requires political will and Libyan actors to refrain from unilateral actions that continue to entrench institutional divisions and polarization. Unity of purpose and coordinated support from Libya's regional and international partners is equally critical.
Meanwhile, the prospect of holding elections remains distant, with political factions unable to agree on amendment on the 2011 constitutional declaration. It has been a decade since Libyans last participated in presidential or parliamentary elections, which were marred by contested results and led to a divided government and ongoing conflict. As of now, there is still no confirmed date for elections. The country continues to operate under the interim 2011 constitution, and a draft constitution proposed by the Libyan Constitution Drafting Assembly in July 2017 has yet to be submitted for a national referendum. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Mamadi.